Oh, hello there. I'm Bilchan.
I'm Nimakung.
I'm Banchan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you. Chapter 7, Section 4 of the Picture of Dorian Gray.
As.
Ah.
The Picture of Dorian Gray. Oscar Wilde. Chapter 7, Section 4. He flung himself down on the sofa and turned away his face. "You have cooled my love," he muttered. She looked at him in wonder and laughed. He made no answer. She came across to him, and with her little finger stroked his hair. She knelt down and pressed his hands to her lips. He drew them away, and a shudder ran through him. Then he leaped up and went to the door. "Yes," he cried. "You have cooled my love. You used to stir my imagination. Now you don't even stir my curiosity. You simply produce no effect. I loved you because you were marvelous. Because you had genius and intellect. Because you realized the dreams of great poets and gave shape and substance to the shadows of art. You have thrown it all away. You are shallow and stupid. My God, how mad I was to love you. What a fool I have been. You are nothing to me now. I will never see you again. I will never think of you. I will never mention your name. You don't know what you were to me. Once. One. Oh. I can't bear to think of it. I wish I had never laid eyes upon you. You have spoiled the romance of my life. How little you can know of love. If you say it mars your art. Without your art, you are nothing. I would have made you famous. Splendid. Magnificent. The world would have worshipped you. And you would have borne my name. What are you now? The girl grew white and trembled. She clenched her hands together, and her voice seemed to catch in her throat. You are not serious. Dorian, she murmured. Acting. I leave that to you. You do it so well, he answered bitterly. She rose from her knees and, with a piteous expression of pain in her face, came across the room to him. She put her hand upon his arm and looked into his eyes. He thrust her back. Don't touch me, he cried. A low moan broke from her, and she flung herself at his feet and lay there like a trampled flower. Dorian. Dorian. Don't leave me, she whispered. I am so sorry I didn't act well. I was thinking of you all the time. But I will try indeed. I will try. It came so suddenly across me. My love for you. I think I should never have known it if you had not kissed me, if we had not kissed each other. Kiss me again. My love. Don't go away from me. I couldn't bear it. Oh. Don't go away from me. My brother. No. Never mind. He didn't mean it. He was in jest. But you. But can you forgive me for tonight? I will work so hard and try to improve. Don't be cruel to me, because I love you better than anything in the world. After all, it is only once that I have not pleased you. But you are quite right. Dorian, I should have shown myself more of an artist. It was foolish of me, and yet I couldn't help it. Oh, don't leave me. Don't leave me. A fit of passionate sobbing choked her. She crouched on the floor like a wounded thing. And Dorian Gray, with his beautiful eyes, looked down at her, and his chiseled lips cold in exquisite disdain. There is always something ridiculous about the emotions of people whom one has ceased to love. Sybil Vane seemed to him to be absurdly melodramatic. Her tears and sobs annoyed him. I am going, he said at last in his calm, clear voice. I don't wish to be kind, but I can't see you again. She wept silently, and made no answer, but crept nearer. Her little hand stretched blindly out, and appeared to be seeking for him. He turned on his heel and left the room. In a few moments he was out of the theatre. Where he went he hardly knew. He remembered wandering through the lit streets. Asked gaunt, black-shadowed archways and evil-looking houses. Women with hoarse voices and harsh laughter had called after him. Drunkos had reeled by, cursing and chattering to themselves like monstrous apes. He had seen grotesque children huddled upon doorsteps, and heard shrieks in this from gloomy courts. As the dawn was just breaking, he found himself close to Covent Garden. The darkness lifted, and flushed with faint fires, the sky hollowed itself into a perfect pall. Huge carts filled with nodding trembled slowly down the polished empty street. The air was heavy with the perfume of the flowers, and the beauty seemed to bring him an anodyne for his pain. He followed into the market and watched the men unloading their wagons. A white smocked carter offered him some cherries. He thanked him, wondered why he refused to accept any money for them, and began to eat them listlessly. They had been plucked at midnight, and the coldness of the moon had entered into them. A long line of boys carrying crates of striped tulips and of yellow and red roses defiled in front of him, threading their way through the huge jade-green piles of vegetables under the portico, with its grey, sun-bleached pillars, littered a troop of draggled boyhood girls, waiting for the auction to be over. Others crowded round the swinging doors of the coffee house in the piazza. The heavy cart horses stood and stamped upon the roof stones, shaking their bells and trappings. Some of the drivers were lying asleep on a pile of sacks. Iris-necked and pink-footed, the pigeons ran back picking up seeds. To be continued.